You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming. It's Heavy Mountain Sport of the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Alvy's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into the Twink House, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. It's not just about time. Oh, right, you're not very experienced in summoning. Do you know what we'll have to do there? All I know is that for most first years are not able to summon a Nightfallen until the first semester's exams, so I was never too worried. You just need to make your gym do, anything. Do you think I need to own my own Nightfallen gym at the very least? I don't see how else you'd be able to show off what you can do. You both put on your thinking caps trying to find a solution. Your mind keeps drifting to a certain demon. This would truly be a dream if you managed to even summon my army. In the meantime, the dog gets a somewhat worried expression while clutching his backpack and breathing more intensely. His expression softens as his eyes meet yours, and he begins a confident search. I'll lend you one. What? Are you sure? I know they're very important to you, and I'm not making this decision lightly, so yes, I'm sure. It's kind of my fault for taking your mind off of auditions in the first place. Besides, there's a good chance that you won't resonate with my gems. What does that mean? You know, to summon a Nightfallen at its peak requires a personal connection with the summoner, which is either obtained over time through trust or it simply bonds with you immediately if you're compatible. I know about that, but I thought you could still summon any Nightfallen as long as you know what's inside the gem. The bond just makes it work better. And that's for lifeless gems. My Nightfallen are alive. If they don't want, they will not come out no matter what. Doesn't your friend get a little pass from them? Here. He places a couple of small decorated bags carefully in front of you, each possibly containing a gemstone. These three here, Fang, Claw, and Talon, they're wild Nightfallen. Do you know what that means? They're basically just regular beasts, don't produce much energy, and are very hard to tame. I'm surprised you have them. Exactly, they're difficult to tame, which means they're also very stubborn. You can still try to move your hand over them, see if it does anything. You do as instructed, but the gem remains unlit and silent. Damn. Sorry. I also have two cryptids, but they're more likely to cooperate. Try it. You move your hand again. This time one of the bags seems to jolt back a tad, but no glow to be seen. However, the dog did hide his golden ring inside the pocket, a small detail you caught the corner of your eye. You swear it gleamed at you before it got shoved away. No luck here either. It seems I wasn't as helpful as I wanted to be. It's not your fault your Nightfall don't love me from the start. Still, what will you do then? Can I perhaps buy one? With these kinds of prices, I don't think you've been in the market enough. In that case, You could borrow one. They don't resonate with me. I can't use his Nightfallen. Not his. Borrow one from the Academy. There should be a person that lends gems to students for these kinds of events. What? And you're telling me now? I thought you might find a solution on your own. I'm not your dad, you know. How do you know that? Because I didn't fuck your mother yet. Not that! How do you know I can borrow gems for the audition? I've, been around. And it just feels logical, you know? Are you completely sure that's the case? 110%. I might have a solution. Oh? First years aren't expected to be able to summon, so perhaps we're not expected to have gems of our own either. Seems logical, right? Yeah, but what will you do for the auditions then? There must be a person lending gems to first years for these kinds of situations. I'll just get one there. That seems like a long shot. I don't know, I'm pretty confident in my speculation. I can see that from your smile and laid-back attitude. I wish I could be like that. Heh, you don't want to be a loser. I take that back, you're not even close to it. You're the most awesome guy I know. That's not a long list. Even when it becomes longer, you'll still be at the top. Is that a promise? It's just the truth. Anyway, should we perhaps go a little earlier? To the arena, that is. Yeah, I think that would be best. You walk shoulder to shoulder through the busy streets. People are now up and about, going on with their day, and many even go in the same direction as you. The auditions are somewhat of a big deal even for non-students. Debating. Should you hold his hand? Or his touching fingertips as you brush each other's tails and close enough? With thoughts like these, there's nearly 30 minutes of walking went past like seconds. So, we're here. That's the place. Yep, so many people have gathered already. Let's go. Your friend does not share your excitement, or your leg's movement. Something wrong? It's just that that's a lot of people. You approach him with a smile while rolling your eyes. The palms of your hands fall on his shoulders with some force. Do not fret, my fair maiden. I will protect you from any nasty stalkers and social encounters. Promise? He asks with a condescending, amused tone. On my life. Can we at least not stand in the crowd? We'll find the quietest spot just for you. And move your ass in there. Your wish from earlier came true as you grab his hand in yours and make your way inside. Thankfully, the crowd is not even where we need to be right now. Where would a gym lending person be? Maybe it's the place where most first-year summoners are heading. Yes, but where could that be? He grabs your arm and turns you around towards a group of young-looking people, all with pouches and summoner brooches, walking down the stairs against the incoming crowd. Ah, yes, that would be a good indication. Let's follow them. The descent continues for multiple floors. The air becomes colder and more humid. Not the most welcoming place you've been to so far. Soon, the stairs open up into a large basement, with a tavern feel to it and rows of gemstones on full display. Many summoners surrounding the place in groups, laughing, drinking, eating, and most importantly, checking out their gems. I'm not sure why, but I feel like you were right. This is the place. What gave that away? Where do we even begin? Your presence here seems to attract passive attention. Some people clearly remember your faces from the first gathering. A certain someone isn't very comfortable with that. I think I'll be sick. Sick? On my watch? No, sirs. Oh, it's him. Okay. Wait. Sick? On my watch? No, sirs. Anything I can help you with? From behind the counter, a tall, handsome, very built man sexy, gorgeous, hard as rocks, lots of adjective. He's okay, there's more. Godly, sculpted, dreamy, daddy. Can you fucking stop? I get it, he's a shirtless hot man. Give me something else to work with, damn it. Are you okay? Wait, which one's the sick one? I'm confused now. Sorry, neither of us are. I was just exaggerating. As for my friend... After your drool falls to the ground, you finally decide to close your mouth and shake yourself off. You're so fine? I mean, I'm fine. Thanks for the concern. Who are you, if I may ask? That would be my question, usually. I am, how you first years like to say, the gym lending guy. I take care of the gyms here and lend them to students whenever necessary. Classes, battles, missions, I can provide it. Nice, so you're exactly who we've been looking for. Anything for cuties like you. Say, what are you, Are you sure he's okay? He looks worse and worse. You turn towards your dog friend, who indeed seems a bit green. Alright, maybe I didn't exaggerate as much as I thought. The crowd is a bit much for me. Do you perhaps have a more quiet place around? Maybe a bathroom, even? I do have a bathroom, but I won't want to make you stay there. Come on, you can stay in my office. We can discuss your business here as well. Karina, you're up to the counter. Yes, sir. From a chair, a small squirrel? Squirrel? How the fuck do you... Squirrel. Sure. In a nice fluffy dress and large hat, who places her comic book down and hurries to help the people at the counter. She can barely reach, but it doesn't seem to be a problem for her. The enthusiasm on those cheeks is through the roof anyway. Following the shirtless man into his office, your mind is divided between worry for your friend and the swaying lion-like tail above this man's pants. Here we are. You can look at whatever you want, just don't touch. Does that include you? I'm gonna kill myself. Wow, there are a lot of gems here. Are they all yours? Only some. Most of them are from the academy. I let anyone borrow mine, and mine as well if they resonate with them. I'll just keep an extra eye on them in that case. Are you feeling any better already? His aloof expression says it all, walking away slowly and inspecting every gem in particular. Huh? I think he's in heaven. More like purgatory. You sure? Look at him. He's not a big fan of, dead gems. I think he's just very curious. Oh, yeah, my friend is like that as well. Friend must love Nightfallen just as much as them. Loving is an understatement. I remember when he tried to steal a bunch to release them. Poor fool. Luckily, I stood up for him. Well, that and he had good pals with the headmaster. He was good pals with the headmaster. Yeah, that's a bit much. But I feel like Alvy could do the same if he wasn't so shy. Hey, mind if I... He points towards a large drawer that clearly hides many more gems in it. Yeah, knock yourself out. Oh, sorry then. No, Alvy, he means you can go ahead. Oh, thanks. He's new to modern speech. He just keeps resembling my friend more and more. Are you sure it's okay to leave all those summoners alone in there? You won't get in trouble, will you? Nah, Karina loves taking care of students, even if she messes up sometimes. Most of the time. Plus, you're both recommended, aren't you? Management would like me to give you some extra attention. We're that special, huh? I'd say you gave us enough attention with that view. View? Oh, you mean these? He gets a bit closer in front of you and flexes his muscles, making his pecs move and his one good arm grow bigger and harder. Yeah, that. This one's the strongest. He ends the little show by flexing his metal prosthetic. Little wyvern accident. Didn't need to ask. Little? I think it looks really cool anyway. You're really cool. Thank you. Your regular biological body is great too. Should I have some fun? Continue to flirt for a bit. Oh, what's wrong with flirting? Uh-oh, I'm curious, actually. 1 second, now I'm scratching my ankle. Okay. This looks like it might have some, banging parts. You got them banging parts. Okay. Continue to flirt for a bit. Really? Oh, what parts do you like exactly? Personally, I'm a fan of smaller, thinner waists. Yours seems about right. I do have one of those. You raise your shirt up and expose part of your pristine white soft belly. I'd say it's pretty easy to grab and hold. We should put that to the test sometime. If I didn't know you any better, I would say you're trying to flirt on the job. And I would say you're trying to seduce a staff member. Shame on me, then. As much stalling as I'm trying to do before going to work, I have to ask, what can I help you with today? Nothing too complicated. Just need a gem for today's auditions, that's it. Easy enough. What level would you say you're at in terms of summoning? My friend would probably be advanced. I'll take something for beginners. Really? As a recommended student? My friend summoned a demon during his auditions. I'd rather you flex those muscles some more, not your friend. I'm just teasing. Kind of. I was scouted for my magic, but I'm not very experienced in summoning. Alright. Let me get a beginner set. This time, even the dog that's been out in his own world comes closer to watch. Here you go. You should be able to resonate with at least one of these. He brings out a long box that contains a couple of very rough gemstones. Cracked, deformed, what you'd expect from the lowest tier of shards. And these are also dead? Yeah, we're not really allowed to lend the alive ones. But you do have some. Yeah, I suppose so. In the meantime, you concentrate and hover your hand over the presented gems. From the choices only one, the blue crescent moon-shaped one starts to glow and even vibrate. A second surprise comes along as the dog's ring glows as well, but just like last time, he hides it in his pocket. Seems like we have a winner. Strange, I never even saw this one glow before, not even for... There's another glow over there, look! The three of you turn around to a corner drawer that looks like it hasn't been opened in years, from which the ram retrieves another blue glowing shard. I'm actually going to go ahead and pause it right there, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!